Hi there and welcome to Story Time with Uncle Bill. And today's day 8 of 100 days of beach finds. Man, ain't nothing like being out on the beach, folks. And like the first thing I think of as I pull up into any parking lot spot is I know I'm about to hit some sand. And if I go at night, it's going to be nice and cool. And if I go in the middle of the day, it could be burning hot. That sand will burn you up. Then I know I'm going to hear the wind. Very few times will you go to the beach and there won't be no wind. There might not be no waves, but there's going to be some wind. And then the other thing would be the waves, the frequency, the faster they come in and crashing, or one every so often. It always varies. And the next thing would be the landscape. On high tide, where the water is as high as it'll be up on the beach, sometimes you can't even get on the beach. It's all the way up to the dunes. And sometimes on low tide you could go out, it seems like, for 3 or 4 miles, where just a minute ago you couldn't. And if you arrive at the right time when low tide's about to jump off, you could be walking along. I have an area that has big old sandbags that you ain't supposed to be on, but around there, and 5 seconds later the water not be anywhere. It just won't be so far away from you. It's like, how did that just happen? And it's just tides, and it changed the landscape. You could go to the same spot at the beach every day for a month, and every day it looked different. Sometimes dramatically different. Sometimes there'll be a ton of things to look through for treasures. It's nothing. Sometimes it'd be all sand. Sometimes it'd be actual pools, look like natural pools. Sometimes they're shallow. Sometimes they're really deep. I've seen some really small holes that 9 foot deep, right there on the beach, right where everybody was playing, and there was a wedding, and there was volleyball. There's a pool now, and it's incredible. It's just so much change, and it's all pretty. It's just a beautiful thing. And to me, it was an escape, like the drugs were, to escape reality, to get away from how I was feeling, what I was doing. And the beach brought all that back in all its glory. It just took it away. I'm gonna find something. Even when I didn't find anything, I found myself. I found peace. I was at one. If I ever got tired of walking on the beach, you just step in the water and cool off. You know what I mean? There's so many benefits. And the one thing that everybody on the beach, most of the people on the beach, if you're looking for something, they're looking for shark's teeth. And that's what number 8 is, shark's teeth. And that's the one thing that I really, when I go out there, I don't look for. I'm looking for everything. I'm looking for anything that's pretty, different. I'll pick it all up. But shark's teeth is one of those things I don't specifically sit in an area and pick for. I never have. It's just, there's too many small black things that are so similar. You'll spend hours picking up nothing. This is what reality is. And some people like that, because when you do find a nice shark's teeth, is incredible. I'm going to show you some of the shark's teeth I found and the ones that I bought. And the reason why I bought shark's teeth in the first place, I had a little grandson. He wanted some T-Rex teeth, and I didn't even think about it. It's like, oh man, I want T-Rex teeth too, And big old long one, got a nice root at the bottom of it. Well, they don't sell Tyrannosaurus Rex teeth. But what they do sell, look at this guy. He's got really nice serration on the sides. They had Megalodon teeth. I was like, whoa, oh yeah. Because to be honest with you folks, I didn't know about that. A big shark's tooth was a big shark. It was a great white tooth. That's what it was. Ain't that right? All big sharks is a great white. That was the biggest shark to me. I don't remember the teaching about megalodons. Look at that little hook over there. Megalodons when I went to high school. This ain't nothing but a root and a piece of it. It's kind of cool. Oh god. And then this is like stingray or a horse tooth. I don't even know. That's kind of cool. He said when everything comes in good, I just cannot tell. It's somebody's tooth. I got this guy. This is my tooth now. That's big. I don't know if you can tell how big that is. Big old chunk. Got this guy. Man, that's been something's mouth, man. That's like, you know what I mean? You don't want that. You don't want that guy. And I just broke this. This thing fell off my little display thing. Oh, it's great, right? Man, look at this, guys. Pretty too. And if you don't know, these are a big deal. These big old Megalodon tooths, you can't, there's actually laws that prohibit you from digging these up, because North Carolina, maybe the whole world at one time used to be an ocean. But North Carolina, South Carolina in particular were, and you could find these you know, you could probably find them anywhere, but where they particularly find them is out in the ocean. These, or in rivers in North Carolina, in particular parts of South Carolina, and they got digging violations that you could actually get in big time trouble for. You're not allowed to just take a shovel and go digging for this stuff. And if you find it like on the side of a creek bed or something, you're not really allowed to dig it up. You're supposed to fan around it like the water, imitating the water going by it. Even in the ocean, just because, and you got to think about it, folks. These teeth, this is the biggest one I have. This is my favorite tooth. These teeth go for about $10 an inch. So if you got a 4-inch tooth, you know, 40, 50 bucks. And the nicer it is, like, this is a really nice tooth. This tooth is 5.25 inches, almost 3 inches across. I paid $65 for this tooth. Now, if you watch, you can watch YouTube videos of people getting these, and you'll see them. They'll fan, because you don't want to get with the Wildlife Gaming Commission and stuff, or they go to jail. You take your boat, your car, all your equipment. They just don't play around. So you got to be careful with that. Imagine that. And the reason why people, you just dig up everything. Now, that's what people do. You know, they just don't care about anything. I hear money, or I could get something really cool. Let me go destroy everything, and that it's just never going to be beneficial that way. So I got some other things. Because I don't find a lot of shark's teeth. If somebody else does, I'll try to buy them off of them, but nobody actually sells them. But I did find a guy on Lejeune Yard Sales here in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I think his name is Mr. Romero. But he goes out to Onslow Beach and he makes stuff and he sells it. So he's like a little artist and stuff. So I'll be supporting his work. And check it out. Everything. Got a little stand on it. Got a couple other little seashells and stuff. And I bought this from him too. I think I only paid like $25 for both. Got more shark's teeth on 2 pictures than I He actually was selling others, but I wasn't around to go get it. And he got crafty and put these little things on here so I display it better. The 100 Days of Beach Finds is about an escape. It's about doing something positive, maybe even finding something cool. And also, there's people that live in the middle of the country that they don't have a chance to even see a beach or hear a wave or, watch pelicans or sea turtles or, man, I've caught like everything that you could catch out there. Because I've also been a commercial fisherman. I used to fish out of Morehead City off of several boats. So I've got a little bit of time out at sea, which is oh man, that's just a whole different animal stuff. And I will be telling those stories too. But that's the shark's teeth. Let me try to hold one of these up because I need to get a thumbnail, folks. I'm never really good at it. I appreciate you watching. Hope everybody's having a good day and staying safe. Hit that like button for me if you can. Subscribe. Share if possible. Y'all have a good day.